Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Aquarius, April 7, 2025. You're likely to find that support from others flows naturally today. There can also be a revival of interest in something you put on a shelf in the past. As the day advances, a Sun-Jupiter transit comes into play and can find you enthusiastic about drawing up plans for writing, speaking, and learning or conversing with someone special. You're looking to grow and improve. People have useful or inspiring things to share with you. It's a generally good time to be around others, as there can be happy and encouraging exchanges. With this transit in play, close relationships and partnerships benefit from more interactivity and openness. Partnering up in some way can be rewarding, especially with an open and generous spirit. One of the most significant periods for matters of the heart is upon you today and tomorrow. This is because your planetary ruler, our sweet goddess, Venus, will be dancing through the heavens and will link to her cosmic lover, the mighty Mars. This ensures fireworks could be blasting off in your life and your heart. You could feel suddenly swept up in a passionate romantic adventure, especially if you are single and open to dating outside of your usual type. Someone out there will cast you lusty eyes, and you could both be ready to taste the wild side. Hold it together. Do not reveal all of your cards just yet, as the moon in Cancer sextiles Uranus in Taurus. You might be brimming with excitement over a new opportunity in your work life or regarding your finances. This opportunity may have required extensive time, energy, and effort to get off the ground. Although this is a massive win for you, you should withhold sharing it. It may not be the right time for unforeseen reasons. Trust that the right time will present itself when you are truly ready to share your wins. The atmosphere of the day provides lots of energy and shows you that you need to engage your mind to manage your body. Think of your mind as the heroic forest ranger who contains a raging fire. There is a lot of positive use in fire, but it must be contained. Discipline is the name of the game. Use your mind to convince yourself to get your running shoes on, to prepare a healthy dinner, or to get up and refill your water glass. If you feel an urge to take greater chances on this day, it won't be surprising. This is the charms of this vibration. It can be a way to let off a little steam, as well as having you venture further in your endeavors. Your analytical and practical ways can sometimes inhibit your own growth when you won't risk taking the odd chance every now and then. Let this essence help you to discover more, and to throw caution to the wind for the day. As much as you are heading into the weekend with a seriously positive coming together of not only planets on the job and career fronts but with the moon in the thick of things as well, this is bigger than just the next few days. At the same time that Venus aligns with Saturn in your work sector, they have both formed a friendly aspect to Mars in your career sector. With the moon making its last visit to your career sector before Mars leaves, this will ensure your professional instincts are sharp as raw professional power is on display. During the course of the working week, you have had to balance Neptune's return to your relationship sector and the moon bringing the spirit of romance and adventure together. What you need is time over the weekend to process it all, knowing that this hasn't just been a big week on the romantic and relationship fronts, but the start of some important months. Aquarius, fresh perspectives flow through you today. Your quote of the day: rebellion is just another word for vision. Your color of the day is electric blue, sparking originality. Lucky numbers: 5, 16, 29. A bold idea or shift in thought may inspire action. Collaborate with those who think differently, it will benefit you. Share your dreams without apology. Change starts with a single brave suggestion. Our eyes in the sky. Let's take a moment and just breathe together. Today is April 7, 2025. No matter how you're arriving into this day, whether with excitement, exhaustion, curiosity, or even a bit of uncertainty, this space is for you. This is your reminder that even in the chaos or quiet of everyday life, there are messages meant for you. Little threads of insight, comfort, and encouragement. So, let's see what the cards have to offer us today, and maybe they'll help shine a light on what's unfolding in your world. The first card we're starting with is the Page of Cups. This card brings a sweet, fresh energy. It's curious, emotional, open-hearted. Think of it like the wide-eyed part of you that still believes in magic, in synchronicities, in dreams that come true when you least expect them. The Page of Cups often shows up when something surprising is on the horizon, an unexpected message, a moment of inspiration, a small gesture that touches your heart in a big way. Have you been feeling a little disconnected from your creative side lately? Or maybe a little emotionally shut off? This card gently nudges you to stay open to wonder. Write the thing, say the thing, feel the thing all. Allow your heart to take the lead. Sometimes the smallest emotional openings lead to the most powerful changes. Next, we draw the Nine of Wands, and this one speaks to endurance, strength, and resilience. It often arrives when we're on the edge of something important, perhaps tired, perhaps wondering if we can really keep going. But here's the thing, this card doesn't show up when you're about to quit. It shows up when you're closer than you think. If you've been in a long stretch of hard work, or healing, or simply holding it all together, this card is here to remind you you've come so far. The worst is behind you. You don't have to sprint, but don't give up. Rest, then rise. Sometimes when we're about to break through, that's when the resistance gets strongest. But you have everything you need within you to keep moving forward. Our third card is the Four of Wands, and this brings a beautiful shift in energy, one of celebration, harmony, and joyful milestones. This card often appears to acknowledge progress, even if it's been quiet or internal. It's that moment when you realize you're not in the same place you were a month ago, or when you pause to actually enjoy how far you've come. Maybe you've been so focused on what's next that you haven't given yourself the space to honor what is. The Four of Wands reminds you to celebrate the little wins, finishing that project, making that phone call you were dreading, saying no when you needed to, choosing peace over proving a point. These moments matter. They are signs of real growth. Share those wins with someone. Let them see you. And if something beautiful does show up today, a kind word, a reason to laugh, a moment of alignment, embrace it fully. You've earned it. The fourth card in today's spread is the Queen of Swords, a powerful presence of clarity, wisdom, and truth. This queen doesn't sugarcoat, and she doesn't play small. She encourages you to speak your truth with grace and strength. If you've been feeling like your boundaries are being tested or your voice isn't being heard, this is your cue to stand firmly in who you are. You don't need to explain yourself to everyone. You don't need to be everything to everyone. The Queen of Swords is direct but fair, wise but not cold. She reminds us that real honesty, especially with ourselves, is a form of love. Maybe today's a day to journal honestly, to make that decision you've been circling around, or to have a conversation that clears the air. Lead with your truth and trust that the right people will meet you there. And finally, we're closing with the Star, one of the most hopeful cards in the deck. The Star shows up after the storm, after the breakdown, after the long night. It's the quiet glimmer of hope that says healing is happening, even if you can't see all the results yet. If you've been navigating loss, change, or inner healing, this card wraps around you like a warm blanket. It says, you're on your way. You are finding your light again. Don't rush it. Healing isn't linear, and it isn't always loud. Sometimes it's just waking up and choosing to try again. The Star also invites you to reconnect with your own sense of purpose. What lights you up from the inside? What vision are you slowly walking toward? Keep that in your heart today. Let it guide your steps. So, as we weave these 5 cards together, the Page of Cups, the Nine of Wands, the Four of Wands, the Queen of Swords, and the Star, what we see is a beautiful message. Stay open, stay strong, celebrate how far you've come, speak your truth, and keep believing in what's still possible. Today isn't asking you to do it all. It's asking you to be present, to trust your heart, to rest when you need it and rise when you're ready.